Anthony Joshua, Eddie Hearn, and Team Joshua's plan to make Deontay Wilder look like the B-side that nobody knows has failed and backfires. Stay tuned. Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working. Now, I seen this picture yesterday, so I decided to do a video about it. It's a picture of Deontay Wilder and actor Mark Wahlberg. The caption is simple: nothing, just chillin'. Hashtag boxing talk with Mark Wahlberg and young boy Red. Hashtag bomb squad. Hashtag everyone is woke. Right? And they're just, it looks like they're, I don't know, the Playboy Mansion at a grotto. They look somewhere nice, right? With the little pool in the back. And it got me thinking. And I know I made a video kind of similar to this, and we're going to keep making videos. New Media Ego's Army. In my opinion, Eddie Hearn especially, but Team Joshua as a whole, as a collective, they've tried their best to show this immense separation between Anthony Joshua. Joshua's up here, and he's the A side, which he's the A side. I'm good with that. But they tried to make it like to bash Wilder and make it like nobody knows who the fuck Wilder is. I mean, you remember that IFL interview with Eddie Hearn? He was promoting a Jacobs card that didn't have that many people there. You know, it didn't have like this crazy sellout packed house. Basically, it didn't top Deontay Wilder's number, and he's not even from Brooklyn, right? That's fact. That's factual information, right? But Eddie Hearn was in town promoting, it was like Jacobs, Louis, Cuba Adios or whatever. And Eddie Hearn's asking random Samaritans and passerbyers, whatever, who Deontay Wilder is. And then the whole ploy or the joke was, oh, nobody knows who he is. See, you know, if this was London, Joshua can't walk anywhere without being recognized and people asking for autographs and this, that, and the third. But guess what? This is not London. Like Donald Glover said, this is America, right? A place that is bigger than the UK. So that's not a knock on the UK, but that's a factual. You guys could Google it. Look at the total population for the UK and look at the total population for the United States or places like Asia. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, different places, different demographic. You know what I mean? So what are you really comparing? But in this attempt to kind of mock and belittle the star power of Wilder, I would honestly say the plan is backfired, because Wilder was being called names not too long ago by a lot of people, and some of those people have now come around and said, okay, Joshua's side doesn't want to fight. Joshua don't want to fight, right? And then Clarissa Shields did better Showtime numbers than Joseph Parker versus Anthony Joshua did on Showtime. Stuff like that. Joshua's about to fight on DAZN, which is unproven, and I doubt that they'll release the numbers. You know what I mean? So it's just like their whole attempt to assassinate the character and make Wilder look so minuscule and so minor, like, oh, no one's really checking for that fight, and he's just some guy from Alabama. Nobody really knows who he is. No one's really talking about it. If this was the UK, Joshua, he can't go get a cheeseburger without people stopping. You know what I mean? But this is more proof. Wilder it's been like ever since the Stavern 2 fight, I think that was the real turning point. Like, he had a crazy knockout, and then that coupled with the fact that he's been on Joshua's ass, pause, and calling him out, he's getting mad exposure. I did a video about it. TMZ, we all know TMZ and who they are, right? They said Anthony Joshua is scared or scared. That's what they said. They said, hey, I gotta admit, I like Joshua, I like Wilder, but Joshua's side don't want it. They're scared, man. Just fight him. It's a big fight. Why are you fighting a dangerous guy like Povetkin that could play spoiler or is looking to play spoiler? It makes no sense. So now you have even places like TMZ, which is mainstream, right? Mainstream large follower count, and they're saying the same thing. So this plan, it's funny what a year does, because this whole time they were mocking Deontay Wilder about, oh, look, no one in the streets of New York knows him. And then what's happened since that one sole interview and these statements like, oh, he's the B-side and he can't sell out, and that's real recognizes real. You know what I mean? The cream always rises to the top, and that's just what it is. Because Eddie Hearn was, in my opinion, doing too much and trying to make it like Wilder's this unheard of fighter, like out of some random gym in Alabama. No, he's a world champion. And then the more you kept pressing the issue, the dumber it looked, because you started seeing Wilder's profile build. He was on this show with this girl, the reality series Wags or whatever the shit's called, right? So he was on that. He's been on ESPN First Take. He's with Mark Wahlberg yesterday, you know what I mean, an accomplished actor that everyone knows. He was with Dr. Dre and LL Cool J for whatever reason, working on whatever they were working on. He was at the ESPYs, ESPN, being interviewed. People were talking about him. People were asking questions, looking sharp, suited up, right? He was in the Lil Kim video. Lil Kim walked him out. 50 Cent walked him out. Something special, man. Hey, Joshua, nigga, you gotta do something. All this B-side, A-side talk, nigga. All this A-side shit y'all be talking about, you gotta do something, baby. Right? All this. It's funny. It's hilarious. You did all this to assassinate his character and make him look so small, and then he's with LL and Dr. Dre, hip-hop legends and icons, right? And LL has popular lip-sync shows and Story of Cool, whatever, CSI, different stuff, right? Dr. Dre, we know he's worth $1 billion or close to it. Beats by Dre and all that, right? Mark Wahlberg, another accomplished actor. He has a movie coming out. So it's not looking good. I thought nobody in America knows him. He was also with President Donald Trump. Despite what you feel about Donald Trump, he was there for the pardoning of Jack Johnson, which was a big moment with Sly Stallone. We had to get Jack Johnson and give him his just due, right? With Lennox Lewis from the UK. So all this stuff you did, like I said, Lil Kim music video, all this stuff y'all did to make him look like this pitiful B-side that some guy from Alabama sent me an email, and some guy from Alabama, his profile is growing. That's all I know. You with LL and Dre one week and Lil Kim the week before, and next week you with Wahlberg. You at the SP, okay. And it's funny because his star power is like, this is making him bigger, you know what I mean? And little attempts to stop the shine. You can't block someone's shine. Like Wilder, he's missing out on world media by not coming. No, he didn't come because you said he couldn't get in the ring. So why even bother if he can't have a face-to-face with the man he wants to fight and exchange words or phone numbers or whatever to negotiate a deal, right? And they're like, oh, Eddie Hearn says he's missing out. He's missing a huge opportunity. World media is going to be... No, you were trying to stick Dillian White on him. The world knows. So he wasn't falling for the okie doke. Didn't come to Joseph Parker Joshua fight, which wasn't, to me, that scintillating of a fight. And then on top of that, Wilder's profile still continued to grow. And they're saying stuff like, oh, we're not going to let him piggyback off of our name. It's too late because he's already attached to your name. The names are now synonymous and his profile continues to grow. So the only way to stop that is to fight him. And you got people, like I said, like TMZ, who are saying, hey, man, I like Joshua, but he's afraid. He's afraid, dog. That's not a good look for Joshua. So there's a lot of pressure on the Povetkin fight to see how he performs. But outside of that, Wilder's stock is rising and his profile continues to grow. So what happened to all that? Oh, nobody in America on the streets know him and he can't sell out 4,000 seats and they had to give away free tickets. Well, let's start looking at your numbers. You know, what about Jacobs or Gerald Miller when they fought in Barclay? What type of numbers did that do? Both of those fights, because they're both from Brooklyn. How'd you promote those events? You know, see, people always want to like cast stones and stuff and look at their neighbors, but they don't ever want to look in their own backyard. That's all I'm saying. Wilder's profile continues to steadily grow. Let me know what you guys think. I think he, in a short period of time, has grown too. I think that's what makes it so stand out, because his profile, it went from people like kind of being insulting, like, oh, chicken leg Wilder, and he's a bum, he ain't fought no one. And then I think the Luis Ortiz fight, the King Kong Ortiz fight, I think really helped his profile too in March, because everybody knows King Kong is real and King Kong didn't come to lay down. So seeing him go through that type of war, I think he garnered a lot of fans from that and gained a lot of respect, because people seen that like, whoa, this man refused to go down. So I think that was a pivotal moment, to be honest. I forgot to add that earlier, but I think that was a huge moment to help raise his stock, aside from the little celebrity shit. He was also at the Equalizer premiere, the Denzel movie. If you guys have seen it, let me know how it was. I haven't seen it. I seen the first one, but I didn't get to see the sequel yet. Yeah, okay, you said Deontay Wilder, nobody knows him in New York, huh? Yeah, but Anthony Joshua, he went to the Golden State Warriors game. They was calling him Anthony Johnson. Jake! Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.